quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule,
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
and there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the first play of the game. 54 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question, because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field, and it was a fairly innocuous play call.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Bradley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I think if he has most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You look at this Arizona defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, chip away at their timing.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On play action, Haskins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe it.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action with Haskins. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. Haskins. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Again, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They go play action now. Haskins. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So out now come the Cardinals. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Bradley. And this is going to be incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal.
On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Haskins throw into the hands of Fan.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Haskins will throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Now Haskins on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on it.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
After
So
review
they
the
called
play,
it a touchdown
moving
originally.
on the
This will
field
stay a
stands.
touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Bradley to the right side, and he's got more complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's 3rd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Michael Wilson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cards have retaken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, it's Haskins. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from taking the lead.
misconnects on the PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And some space here. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On 1st and 10, Bradley over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Third and 2.
Looking to throw. Bradley looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
He's got daylight. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw on 2nd down. Bradley. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down. Bradley. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Well, the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Bradley got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Off the play fake, here's Haskins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On play action, Haskins
going right back to Fant.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. They go play action with Haskins. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Dances back. There he goes, left side. And out across midfield down to the 45.
95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Operating from the gun, Bradley. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Christian McCaffrey.
45 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Haskins. And this one is incomplete.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Out to the right here to Wilson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Bradley. It's Hill. Complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Haskins throw into the hands of Fan.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They go play action now. Haskins. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's good for 28 yards. Now Haskins on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This is the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now it's Haskins.
Taken in by his big tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right, he had him open.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. Back now here on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Bradley.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Bradley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bradley. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Haskins will throw.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bradley, caught by Wilson. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They go play action with Haskins. He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Bradley. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
But now he appears to be in some pain. 2nd and 7. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
To throw on 2nd down. Bradley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Operating from the gun, Bradley, and that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 24. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Haskins going to try to throw it.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Bradley.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, Those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw. Bradley. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Looking to throw on second down. Bradley. Got a man here. It's Wilson. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, 60 yards.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to cry.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw on second down, Bradley. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 20, and a Cardinal first down.
Back to throw, Bradley. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On play action, Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.